Damn, Grandma. That's one squeaky chair, man. Yeah, let me get the screen up correctly. There we go. We are in business. So, got a good update for you folks. In my opinion, it's really good because it really does nail everything down. It gives you guys proof, solid code-based evidence, factual evidence that it's all happening and it's going to go ahead. Now, what we've got here is the adjusted block heights for August 26th. We'll come back to this in a second, but what we've got here is the re-enabling of staking and delegation and to restrict the validators power. And as you can see, we've got some dates in here, and these dates do show that the projected block is 48 days from July 26th, which brings us to September 12th. Okay, so that re-enables the ability to delegate stake to existing validators. Okay, so that is the projected date. Okay, and then the current block height was then, and the current block height is going to be that. Okay, that is the approximate block height we're set to land on. If you go to LUNCPenguin, go to the dashboard, you can see here we're at this block height, and that's why we've added this, because it's really important you folks know what block height we're at. And the speed of the blockchain is, it can move really fast or it can move really slow. It just depends on what's actually going on, and we're obviously in that limbo stage at the moment. So as you can see here, we've got a lot of information on the screen, but we can see the key dates standing out to us. Now, the re-enables the creation of validators after this block height. This has been computed as approximately November 12th, 2022, 109 days from July 26th, and that puts us at a block height of that much. So that will be when new validators are able to be created. As it states, it re-enables the creation of validators after this block height. So I have asked a few questions to a few people, and direct from the release, approximately 26th of August for the re-enabling of delegation, and November 12th for new validators, which is for people like me, people like LUNCDAO. I know there's loads of other community nodes that are going to be going up in the process as well. So don't think that is going to be a ghost town, because it's not. It's literally going to be one huge bundle to get a validators node and then start gaining delegations, because delegations is what will ultimately enable you to pay for your node and then possibly pay yourself if that's what you're aiming to do. Or for myself, I'll be using the rewards to burn whilst backing up our treasury as well, so we can provide a sustainable system for the future. Now, we have the GitHub release, obviously, which was what we've got up on screen now, and I have sent all of this over to EK826, which is Ed, one of the lead developers, and I'm just waiting for him to come back and confirm. But it seems, like I said, 26th of August for the re-enabling of staking, and then November 12th for new validators, and the burn tax is coming mid-September. So there is going to be a parameter change proposal for that, so do keep an eye out for that one. Do be aware that you are going to need to cast a vote on that, and yes, you will be able to cast your votes then. And there's been a lot of things said back and forth about people and their ability to vote and the haziness around it and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's always kept the movement going. It's always kept the movement alive and everything like that. So ultimately, it's never been a bad thing. But we can 100% say for sure, once staking's re-enabled, you folks will be able to vote on future proposals. And that will just be the way that the cookie crumbles. But I'm going to leave links to this in the description, because I think it's really important that you folks get yourself accustomed to reading a GIT hub proposal or repository or anything like that. But just get used to it, because this is like the most direct of direct sources that we can get. And as you can see, November 12th there, and then going down and seeing September 12th there for the re-enabling of the ability to delegate stake to existing validators. And you'll only be able to delegate to the existing 85 validator set that are currently active. So yeah, it's going to be really good. there's a lot of people going around saying it's not going to do anything. It's not going to change anything. Nothing's going to happen. It's all a waste of time and all this and the other. And there's so much FUD. I mean, someone's spending their time sending burns. I find it quite funny that people do this, and they're spending time to send burns with memos on. And I mean, how much more of the truth do you need? You've got the GIT repository right here in front of us. We've got all of the proof that we need to know that this is going ahead. And V21 is going to be a game changer. We are in limbo. Don't get fudded out by all these crazy people with their crazy theories about their crazy ideas. And I mean, fair play to them, but it's not. Terror Rebels are rebuilding something that has just been left on the ground by the previous people, and TFL have made it very, very clear that they won't be coming back to the chain, and that they have insinuated and stated that Validators should accept a software upgrade if it's been proposed, and saying that anyone can gain conceptual mastery. And I believe Terror Rebels have gained that conceptual mastery of the blockchain, and seeing all of this, and everything's going to be proof in the pudding, and there's going to be jaw drops, and there's going to be mouths open, there's going to be naysayers, there's going to be people who are going to be in disbelief, and it's coming back, baby. It's coming back. And a lot of people don't know just how popular this blockchain was prior to the crash, and how many people were made millionaires by the whole system. And it's so cheap. It's just so cheap. I've paid more out in gas fees yesterday for selling my NFTs than I have in my lifetime of using LUNACLASSIC for fees. I mean, I must have spent about 10 LUNACLASSIC coins on transaction gas fees, so to speak, on LUNACLASSIC, whereas you're looking at sometimes $3 to move $50 worth of Ethereum, and Shiba Inu is just terrible for fees. And there's so many other coins out there, it's just terrible for fees. And this really is a well built out, well endured system. It's just so well thought out, and it's so efficient, and it just literally, it's picking itself up off the floor, it's dusting itself off, it's brushing itself down, it's going, do you know what? We got this. We can steam ahead, and I have been fixed, and people can stake now, and the systems will work, and people are saying there's going to be hyperminting again and all these crazy things. I assure you, Terror Rebels will have thought of everything. This is a very, very dedicated team of people that are working on this. So folks, stay safe out there, okay? It's not financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, WhatsApp numbers. Like, subscribe, and tap the notifications bell if you feel like it. Drop a comment, let us know where you're from, let us know what you're sipping on. And yeah, just let us know if everything's okay. If you want anything covering on the channel, do let us know. Folks, not financial advice. Catch you in the next one.